really without life, there's nothing. We can't do anything. And it's yeah, it's tough to really grasp.
It makes it that much more special. You know, you want to honor the character and honor what they went through, and the fact that this story really shows, you know, a circumstance that changed the course of her life and who she would become was really important to me.
I'll start it by saying thank you all. What a powerful, riveting, just a moving film to watch. So, Tiera, I'm going to start with you. What was it like to work on this film? The fact that it is based on true events weigh on you.
It was beautiful. It was a wonderful experience. I think telling a story that's based on a true story adds this element of importance, and it makes it that much more special. You know, you want to honor the character and honor what they went through, and the fact that this story really shows, you know, a circumstance that changed the course of her life and who she would become was really important to me. And I just wanted to do what she went through justice.
Adan, what impact did this role on you?
It was the message in general, you know. It's there's so many films that, you know, different kinds of genres and stories that could be told and that we've certainly told and enjoyed doing and, you know, and diving into. But this was different in that just really focused on the strength of character, right? And community and love of family and love of life and the value of life, I think, first and foremost. Really, without life, there's nothing. We can't do anything. And it's yeah, it's tough to really grasp this kind of reality, right? That you could actually talk about specifically organ donation. It's so outlandish to consider it for most of us, but there's people that live in that reality and that certainly benefit from, you know, from something like that, and their life is extended and you know, when you're facing that kind of hurdle, man. I mean, your perspective of life certainly changes around, and you really value every time the sun comes out. You know, it's so easy to take that for granted, and you know, a lot of people, I'm sure, can relate to it in this situation we're going through right now with this chaos. And I just really like that. I like you know, visiting that approach. I wanted to see what it did to me, you know, to jump into that reality and just go with it and see what I discovered and you know, explore a little bit more.
Radha, how emotional was this role for you? Because there are some scenes that are powerful to watch. I can only imagine what it was like for you to film those. What was that like?
Um, well, I mean, what a great woman, for starters, you know, a real person who I got to engage with and meet. And sort of this very strong woman who, you know, is in the package of this blonde kind of bombshell lady. But she's like a real rock. And so my point is, there was kind of like a fun side to her life. And then when we got into the nitty-gritty of the challenges of her life, it was very, you know, very engaging, because there was a real person who was really, had gone through all of this, who was there to kind of refer to. So it was interesting, and as Adan had said, it sort of does cause you to reflect on what is valuable, because you're really playing with life and death, and it makes you kind of think about your own life and your own values. So it was really important for me, this role.
Tiera, what do you hope the conversation is after people see this? Because people are going to see this, and even here in Texas, on our driver's license, they ask you if you want to be an organ donor. People are going to give it some thought. I'm curious to know what you hope people discuss after this.
Yeah, I think, you know, on the topic of organ donation, I think that, like anything that's, you know, got a bit of fear or stigma around it, the more you talk about it, the more normal it becomes. And the more people will be willing to realize that this is it's an amazing opportunity to give beyond yourself. you know, and then the movie as a whole, I hope people walk away realizing that, you know, not to take anything for granted and to really cherish the time that you have with the people you love, and like, you know, just always, just call the people you love, hug the people that are close, and just, don't take anything for granted.